Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be trying Sexual Chocolate Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout by Foothills Brewing Company out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Thank you for joining us. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give your unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. And we are back to do that again. Go ahead, like, subscribe, cheers, that notification bell. It is free for you to do, and we would definitely appreciate that feedback. We've got a special treat today. I've, of course, got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. I'm Ben. And back with us once again, because he apparently has nothing else to do, is Wes. Wes, we appreciate you joining us. Wes sent us some beer on a beer swap, and one of the beers that we're going to review tonight is one that Wes sent. So, Wes, hey, welcome back to Hot Tub Beer Review. How can people reach out to you? What is happening? How's it going?
Yeah, hey, thanks. Good to be back with you guys again. If you want to reach out to me, you can find me at 1218 Brewing on Instagram.
All right. Thanks again, Wes, for shipping us this beer. And speaking of that, what are we drinking tonight, gentlemen?
Boom, boom. The Bourbon Barrel Aged Sexual Chocolate.
All right.
Foothills Brewing.
All right.
So we've had the base sexual chocolate. This is the BBA.
Yeah. So I was actually confused. I just
the
thought they changed the label.
Is that what you?
The BBA,
big bodied ale. We did actually review Sexual Chocolate from was that the 2020? 23 version. Mm-hmm. Thanks to Wesley, who we did a beer swap through our met on Discord. He evidently was fooled by one of our shows, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to follow these guys." And I don't know.
So, I mean, somebody has to watch the show, and apparently it's somebody.
So we did a beer swap. So last year we did the Sexual Chocolate, the base, the regular. This year, Bourbon Barrel. We thank you very much for supplying this.
Yes, thank you, Wes. Definitely appreciate it.
Yes, no, my pleasure.
And welcome back. Glad to have you back on the show.
So,
cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. So, Wes, have you had this one?
No, I have stared at it in my pantry, waiting for this day.
Wow!
And I'm thankful it has finally come.
Yeah. So, is this a new one that they've done, Andy? I'm not trying to steal your thunder, but is this one they do every year, or is this new?
Take my thunder. Just take it all. I don't care.
Yeah, they normally do the regular base in the spring, and then the barrel age comes out in the fall. This is honestly just the first time I've been able to find the barrel aged.
Oh wow!
Most of the time, it's gone in a hurry.
If I remember correctly, when the Sexual Chocolate comes out, that you're on the hunt for that. This is one of those beers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's very interesting. All right. Well, even more so thankful that you're willing to give up 3 of them to us. And I keep them for yourself.
Yeah, he's got more.
However many you've got, I appreciate you giving 3 of them for us. So definitely appreciate that. All right, back to you, Andy.
Yeah. Cool. This is the 2023 version. It's an Imperial Stout, and the numbers are similar or the exact same as the base Sexual Chocolate. 9.6%, 75 IBUs, SRM of 53. and I was surprised. I guess barrel aging just imparts some of the flavor. It doesn't necessarily increase the ABV. You need the sugar and the yeast to do that.
So this shouldn't be as sugary then.
Equal, as with the regular sexual chocolate. This has notes of espresso, molasses, toffee, and dark fruit. And 2023 is aged in the 2023 version was aged in a Woodford Reserve barrel. They've done other barrels in past years. This is, as you said, in the fall. It's available in November. The regular sexual chocolate is is released in February. The first year that sexual chocolate was released in 2007. We discussed this, y'all. So definitely go back and look at sexual chocolate we did last year with Wes. Kind of talked a little bit more about the beer and the brewery. Foothills Brewing Company out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Founded in 2005, a regional brewery. They also roast their own coffee. You saw that too. I want to say I made sure I didn't make as many mistakes on saying that on this one as I did one last year. So I got it all right. Winston-Salem, North Carolina, because there's no Winston-Salem, South Carolina. And that this is an Imperial Stout, not an IPA, a black IPA.
I mean, we say this is unprofessional, but I mean, that takes it to another level. You get the wrong state. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah. I was all over the place, that one.
And an IPA
I was off my game.
versus a stout. I mean,
yeah. Oh, man. Just bad day. We'll chalk it up to a bad day. All right. Anything else to share with the world, Andy?
Oh, really?
No.
I was very proud earlier today.
No. About this beer
I mowed
or
the
this
lawn.
brewery?
Oh.
And my lines, push mow, man. And so the lines were just sweet. They were, perfectly parallel, perpendicular to the house. I was
Hey, Wes,
very
do you
proud
have
of myself.
anything else you want to share?
That
about this beer
Zoysia,
or the
that Zora
brewery?
Zoysia was looking fire.
Have you ever thought about starting a YouTube lawn mowing channel? You know, you see these guys that are out there like cutting the lawns that are like, overgrown and stuff. Like
the S&B, whatever that guy is.
You could just do like your lawn over and over again.
Hashtag long boy.
Live stream it, yeah. All the freaks will come out for that show, probably. All right. I'm going to take it as that's all for this one.
That's it.
Jay, since you hadn't had this one, I always call on you when you haven't. What do you think of this one?
So let me start by phrasing like Ben does. I'm not the coffee guy. So this one has espresso in it, and it hits me, especially as it warms. It hits me. I do love a bourbon barrel aged beer, stouts. We've had some other bourbon barrel aged things recently, and Andy brought up on another show that have been a little different. Not quite used to that, but this one, the coffee hits me a little bit more than I'd like. I don't know. I would love to have a lot more chocolate from the sexual chocolate. That said, it's got a good flavor, and it's not something that I'm just turned off completely against. I like it probably a little more than the regular sexual chocolate. So I'm going to give it a 7.5.
All right. Wes, I'm going to skip to you. I mean,
Okay.
You've been on the show enough. You're not going last here today. So
You're not a special guest.
Yeah. So you're just here. So
Guy with nothing better to do.
Right.
That
the
and Ben
occasional
likes to
appearance.
control.
Yeah. Ben's got to feel important now.
I do. What do you think, sir?
So, honestly, guys, I'm. So I noticed when you guys poured yours, you all had like a real nice, thick, dark head on it. Mine bubbled like a soda. And when I drink mine, I get a very Brett soured taste. So that leads me to think that there is like it's very acidic. It is like when you drink a sour that's like a farmhouse saison or something like that. That's really got that Brett funk in it. That's really all I get. I get no chocolate. I get no coffee. So I'm going to chalk this one up to a bad bottle, and I'm going to be thankful that I have more in the pantry, and hope that those are better because this one is. Uh, I know that kind of ruins the theme of the show, but I would be afraid to even rate this one just because it's not. Like I can tell this one's gone sour in the bottle. It's not a good representation of it. Knowing what the base beer normally is, I can just imagine what it should be, how it should taste, because there's none of that thick mouthfeel. There's none of that coating the tongue or anything. It's just really thin, acidic, and funky, like a saison.
No coffee.
No. No, you might actually like this one, Jay. It doesn't have any coffee flavor.
No. All right. No entry there for Wes. Andy, what say you, sir?
The initial taste when it was cold is not the same as the later tastes. So I'm going to review this as it's gotten warmer because it's gotten better. Because the first taste, before you got to the point that you were saying, I think I got a bad bottle, I was like, oh yeah, mine was kind of the first thing that came to mind was astringent. It was that acid, a sharp feel, but I drank it and I was like, golly, that's I haven't had Woodford Reserve in a while, but it is Woodford Reserve like that. But it's warmed up, and I'm getting some of those notes that it says. It's still, especially for something with molasses in it, it still tastes a thinner mouthfeel than I was expecting for a barrel aged with molasses or the notes of molasses. I don't think they didn't put molasses in it. It is, it's nothing just has detracted from the original sexual chocolate. It's still good. I get a little the coffee, chocolate. Again, I'm not a toffee person, so I couldn't tell you what toffee tastes like. But I'm enjoying it as it warms up. And I'm going to give this one. It's got a mild boozy flavor, so you can get that bourbon feel, but it is not the best thing I can compare it to is, or make a comparison. It's not Kentucky Barrel, that beer that just, yeah. So I'm going to give it the same score as I gave Sexual Chocolate, 7.5.
Somebody must have watched this Sexual Chocolate video earlier today to know what they gave it, because I have no clue what I gave Sexual Chocolate, to be honest.
I did. Yeah. Well, I did because I wanted to refresh myself on some of the things, even though I did write everything out.
I like to go in, empty, like,
Andy's just a nerd. I mean, come on, like if he's got that much time on his hands, I mean,
I did it while I was prepping dinner. You just put the phone, put the earpiece in, bam. I multitask.
All right. So that leaves me. I have no clue what I gave Sexual Chocolate. I think I do remember enjoying the beer. So I don't know from a score standpoint, though, what I gave it. I think this one's interesting in that it has the same ABV. It has some of the same, numbers that we're seeing on this beer. I I don't remember sexual chocolate being like this though. Like I get no chocolate, I get a little bit of the espresso. I get some of the acidic taste that you're talking about, Andy and Wes. But I think this one's a good, fun beer. I like it. I'm glad we got to try it. And I would, Wes, I'd just go ahead and say that probably all the bottles you have are bad, and you could just go ahead and send them to me. I think that's okay. I'll take those off your hands. No need for you to worry about them. Because I like this one. I think it's good, and 9.6%. You get it. I don't know that I would say it's 9.6. I would probably put it in like the 7 or 8 range. But overall, I think it's a fun, tasty beer. I like it. I'm going to give it an 8. That is going to be a 7.7. What beer is this? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Bourbon barrel aged.
I don't have my normal window, because Wes is taking that up.
Foothills Brewing Company at Winston-Salem. All right.
Here we go.
Hey, that's going to be a 7.7 from the bourbon barrel aged sexual chocolate out of Foothills Brewing Company, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
That sucked. That was awful. Oh, this is why I do this.
Stop being so jealous.
That is going to be, what was it, 7.7? That is going to be a 7.7 for the sexual chocolate bourbon barrel aged out of Foothills Brewing Company. Definitely one that Wes, again, you can send all those extras to me. I don't think you got a bad bottle. I think, you can just shoot them to me. I think they're bad. You don't even need to worry about them. Yeah. So definitely though, no, Wes, appreciate you supplying this one. Appreciate you joining us on this video. Once again, let people know how they can reach out to you if they want to check you out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on Instagram. You can find me there at 1218 Brewing.
Okay. Again, we'll put that link down in the description. So check that out. Go see Wes. Go give him a follow and a like on his post. He would definitely appreciate that. Be sure to like, subscribe, cheers, that notification bell on our post. And
Tommy needs to put out his Millions of Peaches, this sour. It's wonderful.
Indeed, he does. So that would be
sipping it. Sorry.
Wes is also a brewer. If you couldn't figure that out from his
1218
Instagram
Brewing
handle. Yep. So, but no, we definitely appreciate Wes you joining us and sharing a beer with us. It's been great. Sure, like, subscribe, cheers, that notification bell. Again, would appreciate that feedback. Check us out on all the social media links down below in the description. Come say hey in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. That is why Wes is on the show, because he joined us in our Discord server, and we started to get to know Wes, and we have enjoyed that relationship, and definitely, again, appreciate you joining us and all the feedback and just getting to know you better, Wes. We appreciate that and appreciate your support of the show for sure. Can't stress that enough. With that, hey, you have any interest in any Hopped Up Beer Review merch, like the shirts that Andy and Jay are wearing, or the koozie there that Jay has lit on fire a couple of times?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a bit dirty.
That koozie used to be the color of your shirt.
That koozie has been around the world and then some.
Just on the lake.
Yeah. Anyway, we will not send you a dirty koozie. You will get a fresh, clean koozie. With that, for Wes, again, thanks for joining us. Jay, Andy, and the Attic. I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.